Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. My special guest today is Gray DeLisle, a new discovery for me on music. I didn't realize I had already known her and all of her other extra work. She's done over 2,500 voices for cartoons and games and everything like that. Just incredible career. But what I really was attracted to was the music that you're hearing throughout this show. Welcome back, Ray. Um,
Hi.
let's
No
talk
problem.
about the song we just came in with. I
Yes.
and we're also going to go out with it because I loved it so much. I broke it into. I love the strings in the second half, so I wanted to
Yes.
include those, and so we almost play the entire song here.
That's
Um,
Jolie Holland playing fiddle.
oh wow,
Yeah, yeah, she's amazing. Yeah. I've never worked with a female producer before. It was a very different experience in a wonderful way. It was not any better or worse than working with a man, but just very different. I would bring songs, and she was so gentle about the way she was like, "Have you thought about this?" Or, but and usually guys are like, "That part sucks. This part needs to go first," and and I'm like, but I'm used to that. No, but I don't want you. It used to be called wannabe. I'm just a wannabe, and I went to it was so it would go like uh. I don't wanna want oh shoot I don't anyway. Well, I went to camp with Rodney
sing! I
Crowell.
love that. That was beautiful.
Well, it was like, I don't want to want you no more if you don't want me. I don't want to break down your door. I want the key. I don't want to look up to you from down on my knees. And then it would say, oh yeah, I don't want to want you no more if you don't want me. Let me
Mm.
be your baby, or baby, let me be. I don't, and it would say, I just want to be wanted. I'm just a wannabe. That's how it used to be. But then I went to songwriting camp with Rodney Crowell, and he's like, no, no, you can't have wannabe in the song. It takes away all the power of the whole thing. And I was like, but that's what the title of it is. And he's like, no, it isn't. He's like, it's I don't want to want you. That's when you say I don't want to want you in the beginning, it's like, whoa. And I was like, oh my God, you're so right. Oh my gosh. Of course. So I kept the music because Jolie had done that beautiful uh, fiddle, and then we have Adam Brisbane playing steel, and Adam, he was in New York when he did it, and he's great. He's mixing the whole thing for us. And but I thought, I said, so what do I do? And he's like, you just repeat the end. So it's like, let me be your baby, or baby, let me be. I don't want to want you if you don't want me. And I was like, oh my God, of course. It's so simple and it's so perfect. He's like, that I just want to be wanted, a wannabe thing. That just like takes everything away. But when you go to songwriting camp, really all you want is for you. People say they're working on their songs, and Rodney always says, don't put out anything that you've already recorded because it's too late to fix it. Just do something new. But I'm not going to play a new song for Rodney Crowell that I don't know if it's good or not. So I was just ready for a pat on the head of him just saying, what a great song. That's really all I wanted. And then for him to go, no, 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 no. I was like, oh, but it made it so much better. And I'm so glad my ego is still, it's okay. And I patched it up and gave it a little band-aid, and I have a better song for it. So I'm glad.
Well, it's a beautiful song, so beautiful. Like I said, I put it in the beginning, and we're going to go out to break with it. Let's take another real quick break so that you can hear the uh the music and the rest of the song here. I don't want to want you. And my special guest today is Great DeLisle. We've just got a few minutes left with her, so don't go anywhere. We're going to premiere her new single that just dropped this week. I Missed You. We'll be right back. Okay, so now it's 12:45. Should we come back and just now we were able to we got everything in there, but we didn't get as much as I wanted to ask you. So again, I'm gonna beg you to come back.
I can
Um,
talk about I Missed You before you play it because it ties in with the cartoons a little bit. So I
Perfect.
could, yeah.
So yeah, I think I mean I love what you all that what you do, but I think you're here to talk about your music, right?
I am, but I'm all
So I'm
one. But
sorry to
like
bring it up. I
my
may even
stand up too. No, I really love. I like talking about music way more than the cartoons, but that just everything bleeds together. Like my
yeah
stand up bleeds into it and everything too. And I
yeah.
do want
Let's
people
set
to
up the
watch my
song. I
special.
missed you, and and then yeah, let's do that. So here we go. So we can let you get to work. I wanted, to, but I do. I want you to come back and talk about your grandma and all of your life. Here we go. Let me just come in. Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. My special guest today, Gray DeLisle. It has been way too fast and way too fun. The song that she's dropping, she's premiering today on the show. I Missed You. I think it applies to how I'm going to feel when Gray DeLisle leaves this show today.
Oh, you're gonna
we
want to run
just,
me over with the Cadillac. That's what you're gonna.
yeah,
That's what.
we just came in with Tomorrow, another beautiful song. I need to know before you set up I Missed You for us and you say goodbye to us. How did you discover your voice? You've got, not only is your voice used in over 2,500 characters, and that's probably a lot more that you use every day, but how did you discover your beautiful singing voice? I mean, it
Oh.
feels to me like there's, uh, I don't know, is it the different disciplines?
No, it's all the same thing. It really is because even
Really?
doing voices for cartoons, it's very musical. So
Yeah.
like everything you say, like even in any like if I'm Daphne Blake and I'm like, Jeepers, where are we gonna find that monster? It's like da 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 da
Mm.
da da. That could be like and it's just there's notes in there. And I've noticed that most people that do cartoon voices are great singers. Tom Kenny, who plays SpongeBob, loves like old rhythm and blues and stuff, and he tours around with his band, The High Seas.
Hmm.
And so a lot of us are musical performers as well. So, and my grandmother
Okay.
used to sing with Tito Puente when
Yeah,
she
I
was
saw
young.
that.
So she had all these old costumes and great old records that I grew up listening to Louis Prima and um, just Ella Fitzgerald and Nancy Wilson, not Nancy Wilson the heart, but Nancy Wilson the old jazz singer and Martha Washington and all that stuff. So I don't know, jazz is a big part of my writing too, even though my dad's a country guy. He taught me all the Hank Williams, the Carter family, all that stuff, and Bob Wills. And so anyway, and my
You're
mom was in bands. My mom sort of sang like Linda Ronstadt, and she was in a lot of bands, like just so I got from her like Eagles, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, just all that stuff. So
it's
all in my music. So
your childhood sounds so interesting. I can see your dad. He was a truck driver, right? And you were born in Fort Ord, California.
yes, yeah. Well, he drove. He didn't. Yes, my dad. He didn't drive a truck like a 18-wheeler. He just I would get into his truck and we would go do things. And so he would play it
Oh.
out of his. He would play country music in his truck. It was like a work truck. My dad was a house painter. So yeah, yeah,
Well, I
construction work.
love this quote too. You've described yourself as 75% white woman raised by my Mexican grandmother, my
Yeah.
Mexican grandma, who played with Tito Puente, and that is an amazing story in itself. That we'll have to hear another time.
Yes,
Tell
I
us.
do sing songs in Spanish. There's a couple Spanish songs on my records, and I did Sabor a Mi at the gig I did in LA last week, and it surprised everyone. They were like, "You speak Spanish?" I was like, "No, I don't speak Spanish. I sing in Spanish really well, but I don't know what I'm saying."
Do you have any gigs coming up that we can go see you perform?
Yes, I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas at the All Good Cafe October 13th, then at the Mucky Duck in Houston on October 14th, then at on the 20th I'll be in Soldiers Grove, Wisconsin, and then on the 22nd I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin, and then on the 28th I'm doing a show in Denver, and I can't wait
Oh,
to sing it. They're
you're
going to
on.
love that Denver song.
Yeah, you're on tour basically.
Yes,
Awesome.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, check out your website. I'm going to give it out here again real quick, and then I want to hear about I Missed You.
Yeah.
But the website is graydelislegriffin.com, and DeLisle is spelled DeLisle, Griffin.com, graydelislegriffin.com, and follow her. Pick up the album. Subscribe
Instagram
to
has the
everything.
most yeah, Instagram has the most up-to-date information, I think. That website's a little like I
Yeah,
don't
I
people don't
love
use websites as much as they use social media, so
I like to send people there because they can remember that and they can find it all there.
yes,
Like if I,
yeah.
but I love your Instagram description. Great Lyle is a Grammy award-winning singer-songwriter, stand-up comic, and voice actor with a braggy bio. I love that. Other albums, real quick: The Small Time, Homewrecker, Bootlegger Volume 1. What happened to Volume 2?
It was a live record and I don't know.
I
it's
like
called
it. I like there's a mystery there. Grateful Ghost, Iron Flowers, Loggerhead soundtrack, Anchored in Love, a tribute to June Carter Cash. That's got to be beautiful. I got to check that
I'm
out.
the only a non-famous person on that entire record. It's got like, Loretta Lynn and Elvis Costello and all
Non-famous.
these people. I'm the
Stop
least
it.
famous person on there.
Stop it, you.
Yes.
Um, I love it. Tell me about I Missed You. Tell us the listeners what they're about to hear
I
here,
played a
and
village.
anything you want to say. Like,
Yeah.
let's get them following you and buying your music.
Yes. I've played a character named Mandy on this show called The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and one of her taglines was, "I missed you, but my aim is improving." And I loved that because she was never tender about anything. And then the Deke Dickerson has a beautiful old Cadillac at his house, and I was pulling up, and I was just thinking that's a murder car. Like if you ever got really mad at somebody, you could really do some damage with that thing that he's got in his driveway. And then I started like humming a thing. I was like, oh, that would be funny if the wife was like, that the husband's cheating, and she's like. She keeps trying to run him over with her Cadillac. That would be great. And so then I was walking in, and I was like, I'm working on something. When you're writing a song, it's like getting back into a dream to try to get back into the space of writing it. So if somebody talks to you or whatever, you're like, just hold on a second. Let me just sing this into my phone and write some ideas down real quick so I don't lose this. Because there's so many times when I'm like, oh, I'll remember it, and then never again. So it's so funny because now I'm like, that's the song I was writing when I was walking into your house, and Deke's like, I know. Yeah, it's just about a lady whose husband's cheating. And I'd rather serve 100 years to life than to spend another minute as your wife. So you can run but you can never hide, 'cause you're the final stop on this joyride. Damn, I missed you. I kind of lost my mind when she kissed you. I missed you. People find it so hard to resist you. I missed you. I can't believe that you're still moving. I'll try another day, so get on your knees and pray. 'Cause I missed you, but my aim is improving.
Of
Yeah.
course it has that. It's
Yeah.
the title sounds so sweet, but it's got a twist.
Yes. A
All right,
twist.
so I
Yeah.
want to ask this question, and then I'm going to let you go, I promise.
Yeah.
But if you could create the world that we live in and change what we live in currently, and you could create your own world, the gray DeLisle world, what would it look like? And what would we do all day? How would we treat each other? I kind of think I know the answer to this question already.
Dolly Parton would be president, even though she wants nothing to do with it. She doesn't want to be political. But I really do live by that thing. Sometimes I can be petty or sassy to people online, and I always think Dolly wouldn't do that. If she knows she's wrong, she always apologizes. I don't know. I just feel like just taking ownership of yourself and apologizing when you're wrong, and just trying to smile and be nice to people. That's just be nice, be kind.
Well,
Like
you make me
O'Hurley says.
laugh, and my favorite thing is the laugh and music. So you got two of those.
Oh,
I've enjoyed our conversation. I can't wait until the next time you come back with some more music, and you're dropping it every week. You've got a
yeah.
lot of stuff
And I have
coming
a
out.
comedy special that just came out 2 weeks ago on YouTube. It's called Throuple.
Throuple.
Throuple. There's two comics that open for me, and then I do the last 15 minutes.
I saw that.
I'm dropping reels.
Yeah, and
But
you
it's
can
free
find
on
all
YouTube.
that. You can find that on your Instagram handle too. There's
Yes.
a link there. I'll
And my
put that
YouTube.
in all the podcast links. And this is going out on radio tomorrow. I love it. Here's the new single by Gray DeLisle. I Missed You. Gray DeLisle, the most interesting woman in the world.
In small doses.
You get final say here.
Thanks, you guys. And I really hope everybody listens to the music and purchase it if you can, because we make nothing on Spotify, even though I don't want to
Support.
upset the Spotify gods.
Yeah, don't upset them.
The
I'll do it.
algorithm is pleased.
I'll do it
Yeah.
for you.
Yes,
But
yes,
definitely support. You're right.
yes,
Support the artist.
yes.
I applaud that,
Download it. Download it.
and you'll enjoy it. I promise
Yes.
you.
Thank
All right,
you.
here it is. I Missed You. Thank you so much, Gray.
Bye, Jeremiah.
Bye. Thanks for staying late. Okay.